Bienvenidos a Daytona International Speedway para la NASCAR iRacing Series. Buenas noches. La O'Reilly Auto Parts 253 a la Daytona Road Course. Hola, mi nombre es D. Daniels. And that's about all Spanish I know. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Daytona for our running of the iRacing, NASCAR iRacing series for tonight. This week, we are at the Daytona International Speedway. And you might be going, why are we at Daytona? Well, good question for you. You got a good question, and I'm going to give you a gold star. We are at Daytona because the NIS follows the real-world NASCAR schedule, except for Mexico City. That is because we do not have the Mexico City racetrack that NASCAR will be racing at, Autodromos Hermanos Rodriguez. We are going to get it soon, but we did not get it in time for the NIS season. So tonight we are running the Daytona Road Course, which you might be going, well, that's kind of a weird track for us to go to. But we are running the NASCAR layout of the Daytona Road Course, which was used during COVID. We used it in 2020 and in 2021. And it's basically the same one from the Rolex 24, except there's an added chicane on the front straightaway. So enough talking. Let's get out here and practice. Also, you may notice a different voice in the ear. I tried DRE again tonight before stream. It still wasn't triggering a spotter. So went to All Reliable. We're using Crew Chief. So that's exciting. It actually got a lot better since the last time I used Crew Chief. So props to them. Also, we got a new iRacing build this week. They fixed the tires on this thing. We're going to actually get tires at the Super Speedway. We're actually going to get tires at the pit stop. We're actually going to need to get tires. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, hopefully everybody is having a good time. Let's get out here and run some laps. So Daytona International Speedway's road course. The pit road speed limit ends at the end of regular pit road. But we, of course, will have the pit lane speed limit. We're probably going to want to try and stay below it to there. New tire model on the next gens. And that means that it's closer to the IMSA GTP and GT3 cars. Really have to be careful coming out of the pits. The tire warm-up is crucial in this. Handling is going to be a factor on the outlap. I feel like you can brake a lot better in this car now at the road courses, but it's still going to be a struggle. So, as you can see, typical infield at Daytona. Going back out of 6, down into NASCAR 1, which doesn't make any sense because this is a NASCAR race. But we're calling it NASCAR 1. Up through the gears. Up into high gear, 5th gear. And we're going to start braking basically at the end of the billboards. 3rd gear, 2nd gear. Float it through here. Now they put up the sausage curbs for when NASCAR's here so that we don't overrun the exit too much. And here we go. And then we brake here for the front stretch chicane. Here. There we are. Oop. There we go. And that's a lap of the Daytona Road Course. So as you can tell, don't have as quite the entry speed that we normally do for turn 1, but you still got to brake early because it's a stock car. Doing some off-roading. yeah, the curbs through the front stretch chicane especially are curbs that you actually don't want to hit. They're really, really thick, and they tend to be really difficult to deal with if you run into them. Through the kink. So yeah, it's the Daytona 24 course with a added front stretch chicane. Basically another opportunity to dump people, because NASCAR is all about that. I would love to be running the Autodromos Hernandez Rodriguez. I've seen the videos and the layout of the track. It looks really good. Unfortunately, though, we don't have it. But we should have it by the time 2026 rolls around next year, when NASCAR goes back to the Autodromos Hernandez Rodriguez for year 2. And I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be a really fun race on Sunday. Mexico City is such a departure for NASCAR. Like, as far as like the track goes, 7,000 feet above sea level. That's the thing that kind of gets lost in all this, is that Mexico City's really high up, so the cars are going to need some additional cooling. They're not going to have as much downforce. They're not going to have as much horsepower. So basically, the cars are going to be completely different than they are closer to sea level. Really interesting road course. It's the F1 course with a section cut out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun on Sunday and Saturday too. The Xfinity Series is on the undercard there in Mexico City. So here we go. I really like the new next gen tires on road courses. From the little bit I've driven it, I actually really dig these. They seem to have a lot more grip once you get them heated. The brakes feel good. And there's some tire wear, like there's some drop off. There's actually going to be some pit strategy at these road courses. You know, back in the day, it was just you didn't take tires at the pit stop, and that's what you did. Now, you're actually going to want to take tires at the pit stop. It's going to matter here. So, really nice to have that back into the equation. We will have to pit once. It's a 35-lap race. And the lap times are about 2 minutes, so we're looking at about an hour, 10 minutes. Of course, as you know, this is a road course. NIS does not do cautions on road courses, so it is a straight shot 35-lap race. However, there's quite a few straightaways here, so it's not quite the beat up that it normally is at some other short track or other road courses like Sonoma or even Chicago, which we'll be going to. Before you know it, we'll be at Chicago. It's, I think, 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away. We'll be ready to go for the street course in a few weeks. I will show off the livery, but we got a special scheme this week. Whoop, caught it. Gonna have to be real careful going through the chicane. The Le Mans chicane. Speaking of Le Mans, I want to tell you all that I will be doing a little bit of a watch along for the first start and the first few hours of the 24 Hours of Le Mans on Saturday morning with noted Disca impersonator Reska Kiosko. That'll be on Reska's channel on Saturday morning. So if you're looking for somewhere to watch the start, find a stream and throw us on, as we'll be doing some audio on Saturday morning. So hopefully you can join us. I think it's pretty neat. We'd love to have you with us on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Le Mans, the greatest race in the world. That's 24 Hours of Le Mans. I'm so excited for it this year. Cadillac on pole, 1-2 with Team Jota. Boom. Thud. Let's show you the car. This is the livery this week. Protect Trans Kids. It's a trans flag themed Miami Toyota this week. We're in Florida, so we usually run the Miami colors. And Made a little bit of a modification to it with the trans flag. I think it looks really darn cool. So we got to be careful through the kink. I don't think we can really go as ham as we were in the race. But that's going to have to be really crucial that we don't go too difficult. Robo, you know Garage 56 isn't a thing this year. There's no NASCAR car this year. I'm sorry, Robo. All right. Hey, it's Caleb. Hi, Caleb. Got some mainstays from NIS in the last few weeks or in the group. Ooh, have $1 so I can get channel points. I have a bit. Oh, thank you, Jolene. Rocky Top to my favorite non-copyright infringing orange VTuber, Jolene Orengi. I do not have the Tennessee helmet this week, unfortunately, Jolene. I have the Philadelphia Eagles helmet on the race driver this week. Next week, we are going to Pocono, and a scheme that was supposed to run at Kansas, but obviously I was still off, will be running the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champion livery at Pocono next week. What the fuck country is this flag from, and why are all the hot women from there? You know, I don't want to get too heavy in practice. I've been super dysphoric the last 10 days. So, I've been trying to find ways to have some trans joy, and it's been really difficult. So I appreciate that. All right, through here. All right. Through the S's. Through the International Horseshoe. They call it the International Horseshoe because when the Rolex 24 occurs here every January, what they do in that section of the course is they erect flags for each country that is represented in the Rolex 24. So you end up with a bunch of cool flags through there, a lot of different countries' flags represented through there. Really, really neat. I forgot crew chief tells you like how slow you are in a specific sector. Throws me off. I haven't used crew chief in a while, but with Dre kind of being really difficult with a spotter, we have brought back the old reliable crew chief. Gotten a lot better since I last used it, so might be the regular moving forward. I love it telling me that I'm terrible tonight. But yeah, beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida. It is not Mexico City. I wish it was Mexico City, but it is not. Slow it up, slow it up. That's a group. We're okay. Okay. That is going to be the tough spot, is figuring out how to swow it up for especially the front stretch chicane. You know, we're basically starting to brake as soon as we exit oval 4, so it's not exactly the smoothest transition to the braking zone, but hopefully we don't overcook it in the race, we probably will a couple times. But the good news is if you overcook it, it's not an off track because it's all paved down there. So you're not amassing incident points, you're just getting slowdowns, which is better than nothing. So we're struggling with pace here. There are some people, some aliens running like 155s. Hey, Diesel. I'll try that this time. Obviously, I know the braking point for here because we run the Daytona 24 so much. But this is a completely different corner, right? Oh yeah, there we go. It was going good, and then it wasn't going good. It's okay. Car's fine, no damage. Yeah, we're almost there. It's almost like practice is telling you is a way for you to practice. You know? That's a deism right there. Practice is how you get better at driving. It's called practice because that's where you practice. There we go. That's the deism. Reska wants Boris Said Simulator. Okay, Scott Pruitt Simulator 2K26. Reska Kioso here. I am so slow. I really don't need them telling me how bad I am, but we'll work on it. We'll keep digging. We have some free track in front of us, though. That's the good thing. So, we got 10 minutes till the session switchover, so we got some more time to work on this. So yeah, basically the goal, survive. We have yet to finish a race in the NIS since we came back from our hiatus a few weeks ago at Nashville. So really looking for just a race where we get to the checkered flag. We did almost at Michigan last week until, fuck man, you gotta break even earlier. We almost did it at Michigan last week until we had a moment where we got wrecked coming out of 4 on the final lap. We went from like 18th to 6th or to 7th on the first lap, and that was I really wish that worked out for us, but it was just a brutal end to that one. So would you believe me if I told you we go to Atlanta in 2 weeks, and that was where we got our second and so far last top 10 of the year? We haven't finished in the top 10 at a non-super speedway track all year. So, needless to say, the boba places are starting to wonder if we're still alive. They got the "have you seen this person" thing in the window with our picture. It's rough right now. This is bad. It's bad time. We gotta get back to the boba place. Hey, Cass. Hope all is good. Theo is Pog. You will have that boba? I don't know. It's pretty... This is gonna be hard. Ooh, fruit cups with popping boba in them? Ooh, fancy. I bought tapioca pudding today. I love tapioca. Pudding is boba if you think about it. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. There we go. That's the breaking point. It's the beginning of the flags in the Daytona logo, not the actual text. There we go. That's the point. So yeah, new tire model on the next gens. It's going to make road courses a lot more interesting because we're actually going to need to take tires. There's tire wear here, which is good because the next gens didn't have wear in didn't really have tire wear, so we would pit and just take fuel. Now we actually got to take tires at the pit stop. Should be one pit stop. Like I said, though, no cautions because this is a road course. iRacing does not do full course cautions at road courses. So it is a straight 35 lap shot to the end. Cheese is whipped cream. That one I can't follow you on. I can't follow you that one. Hell yeah, Robo. Congrats. I've been very much in the NASCAR Thunder 2004 mode because of the Gen 4 release this week. I very much enjoyed racing those cars. I love the Gen 4. I might do some guerrilla streams with some Gen 4 racing in the future. There might be some guerrilla streams with that. Just keep an eye out. Not committing to it, but there might be. And if there is, I got some cool stuff planned for that. There we go. First gear through here. Exit out. Whoop. Little wheel spin through there. All right. So we're running consistent 202s. That's not exactly fast, but if we can keep it on the blacktop, that'll help us out a lot. Our last road course race was all the way back at COTA, which was the third race of the season for us, and that feels like forever ago. We did not do well at Circuit of the Americas. We qualified poorly. We didn't actually qualify at all. We ended up having both our times deleted, and we just ran like 25th the whole race. We just got destroyed in that one. Just a bad night. So we really gotta just hope that we can run better here at the road courses. Hell, just run better in general. We've had a rough year. Like, we did have the few weeks off when I was moving, but like, even past that, you know, like, it's just been a slog this year. We've had good runs. Michigan comes to mind, but like, we just don't have the finishes to show for it. I think our best all-around race was Homestead, and we ended up finishing 14th. So like, we've been struggling here, folks. We're not in, you know, the best splits. We're in very difficult races. Like, we're struggling to compete against these guys. So we'll do our best. We always do our best. But, you know, it is tough sledding here at in NIS in 2025. Hell, even places where we thought we would be good, like, you know, we thought we would be good at Phoenix because we won there last year, and even that didn't go all that great. Okay, note to self. The Rolex 24 braking point does not work in a car with these brakes. Turns out carbon ceramic brakes are not carbon fiber brakes. They do not have the same stopping power. Yeah, we're going to be super smart tonight. We're not going to do anything stupid. We're going to try and just stay within ourselves. It's a new tire model. It's build week too, so like it's probably a lot of people that didn't get a lot of experience with this tire. And we're going to try and, take advantage of it. So we'll see how it shakes out tonight, but um I'm optimistic. I am optimistic. Wow, we got a lot of people watching, huh? Where the heck did all y'all come from? Thanks for coming in. I'm D. You know that. It says D like in like 80 places. So, but yeah, hi. Welcome aboard. Hope you're all doing good. Um yeah, this should be fun. I really hope I don't wreck tonight. I just want to make it to the end of one of these things. We haven't done that in a while. You're D? Yes, I'm D. Says it right. Um, there it says Daniels. That's my last name. It's D. Um, yeah. How's everybody doing? Kind of lost that the next gen got a tire update. People seem to forget that, but I think people will notice it next week at Pocono. I was reading up on it, and apparently a lot of people are struggling with it on ovals. Um, it's a lot harder to drive the next gen on ovals. So we'll see how that goes next week at Pocono. Going to Mexico City is the first race where I'm not rooting for my usual pick to win, hoping Suarez gets it. I hope Suarez runs good too. I genuinely do. I hope he runs well. Gonna be tough though. He's not really been all that good all year. But yeah. Jesus, girl, when the heck did you blow past 500 followers like it was nothing? Okay, so about that. We got follow brigaded, what follow botted, something like that, last night or on Tuesday night for build day. And apparently they haven't purged some of the people who joined. So I don't know. I don't think I have. Those are not accurate numbers. I do not have 579 followers. I probably got closer to the 335 that I had before. So um I am not that famous. Unless 80 million people said follow immediately. No, I'm not that famous. So that's the second time I've been follow brigaded since I joined Mirai, which is kind of weird. But I am one of them and that counts for more. Absolutely. He's famous. I've heard of her. Yes, I'm D. That's right. That's right, stickers coming soon to redbubble.com/user/DD50. It's hot in this room. I probably should have opened the window before the race. Alrighty. Who we got in our split? We got some people that I remember, but a lot of people I don't remember. Is this the famous Dakota Daniels Twitch channel? No, that's my mom. But she's not here. My mom's not here. I'm her daughter D. Um, if you're interested in seeing Dakota, she doesn't really do media much anymore. But yeah, she's not here. She's not here at all. Okay, she's not here. But I'll pass along the well wishes. She might be receptive to that. I don't know. She's kind of so my mom is kind of like she might bite your head off. She might bite your head off. So I say tread lightly if you deal with Dakota. She's for every bit of, you know, I joke around and everything, she's pretty serious. Like, really serious. Like, scary serious. Um, but yeah, I'll pass along the well wishes. Um, yeah. All right, we're gonna qualify here. 2 laps, 8 minutes. It's gonna take like 2 minutes to get around. Okay, well, we're gonna have enough time to run all the laps, so that's good. We're actually gonna run the ad on the out lap. That way it gets out there, and we'll do that. Still waiting to get an autograph from D. I thought I gave you an autograph, Robo. Could you tell Decoder that I got shipment in from up Manitoulin and I'm dropping it off at the Girls of the Bingo? What? I don't even know what the hell that means. All right. Let's get out here. We're going to run the ad. Okay. Really important to get heat in the tires, heat in the brakes, make sure everything is warmed up, because it is super easy to overshoot and overcook your corner in this new tire model. Effectively, they said that. Whoa, God, 122 track temp. Jesus Christ. It's Florida in June. Why'd we go to Florida in June? For a day race. All right. Okay. All right, let's rock. Blew the corner. Gotta really use engine braking in these cars. Gotta really let the motor wind down the car. Let the inertia of the engine help you slow down. That's so important when you drive these things. Because the brakes suck, right? So you gotta be real careful. It's not like a GT car. It's not like a GT3 or a prototype or even an Indy car. Like, you really need to use the engine in your advantage. It's a real good inner loop, though. Damn, I blew turn 1 because damn, everywhere else seems to be running pretty good. we're in for a world of hurt. People setting 155s in qualifying. World of hurt. Wasn't as bad that time. Still as bad, but not as bad. Second rule racing, just have fun. Ooh. Is the ooh in there too? Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Fuck. All right. Well, we only got one lap in. All right. Okay. I tried to give it a little too much coming out of the inner loop. So, didn't quite have it there through the Le Mans chicane. But, you know, we'll revisit that. Better to do that in qualifying than in the race, I guess. But we did put a banker in, and it's sitting 10th. So, we got that going for it. Oh, TJ's in our race. Okay, cool. But, yeah. Could have went better, but could have went a lot worse. So we'll take that. Looks like it's dropping a little bit. TJ actually set a quicker time. But okay. We'll take it. We will take it. But yeah, here we go. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing good. I want to make it to the end of one of these. Like I said, really want to make it to the end of this thing. We have not been at the end of one of these races in a while. We're being very brave. We all are, Jeb, and you especially. And we acknowledge that you're being very brave right now, and we are sure that you're being very brave. Just bought some stickers from a cat. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's neat. Glad you did. Wonder who that's from. Well, it's a cat, so it's probably somebody cool. I like cats. I bought a plushie today. I bought my first ever plushie today. I bought a bison plushie. Good luck, TJ. I bought a bison plushie because I think bison are cute. And yeah, so I got that. I kind of wish I got a bigger one. I might get a bigger one. I might get a moose. Well, we're starting P13, so we got that going for us, I guess. Are we doing a full pace lap or just the rear backstretch pace lap? Hell yeah, we only have to do a half pace lap. All right, everybody. Good luck, everybody. I love y'all. We're gonna work hard. It's a good day to have a good day. We haven't had a good race in a long time in the NIS, so play our cards right. Be smart. Don't do anything stupid. Work hard. Maybe we can leave here with a good finish. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Yeah, about damn time to have a good time, you know. So we'll see how it goes. Hope y'all are dialed in here on twitch.tv/DD50. We're gonna kick ass, take names, and get messy. It's a road course, so I might not be as verbose as I normally am, but, you know, y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the fucking vibes nowadays, so we'll do our best. I appreciate all your support, as always. I have not been holding up my end of the bargain lately, so let's try and fix that tonight. Got a lot of bad races in the pile. Let's start throwing some in the good race pile. So, all right. We got 15 seconds left to the grid. All right. We're going to pit probably around lap 18 if we can, and we're going to take tires at the pit stop, so we aren't even going to touch anything. And yeah, let's rock and roll. All right. Gonna really focus up for this initial start, chat, because turn 1 at Daytona is sketchy on a good day, let alone with a bunch of stock car drivers driving it. Trying to get heat in them brakes right away here. All right, here we go. 35 laps. Vamos from Daytona. All right. Oh. That's a fucking attempt. All right. All right, let's get strung out. Let's peace out. All that basically to end up exactly where we were. In our loop, first time. Ooh, tells you what license they are. That's cool. I like the new update to Crew Chief. It's a lot better. I hadn't used it in about 2 years, so props to Crew Chief. It's gotten a lot better. They had to raise their game because the iRacing spotter got a lot better, but it's pretty good. Oh! TJ, what the fuck? it had help. Yeah, it kind of looked like it in my mirror. Ah, fuck, this guy's gonna throw it into the hairpin. Might overcook it, though, on exit. Might be getting around some of these guys who just didn't get a good qualifying lap. Because we're kind of getting you alive here a little bit. Oh! There's a car on the right. What the fuck? Alright, we're good. Car feels a lot more lively and predictable than it did in tire models past. I feel like you can actually road race this car now, which is huge. There we go. That's a spot if we can get on it. Couldn't get on it. Maybe we could tow. Grab a tow here. Nah, I just got a shitty exit. Ooh, you got squirrely going in. Got it woed up, though. Okay, lap 13, we can make it to the end, so good to know. Well, that was sketchy. That was sketchy. Survived, though. Look, we're fading, but I still feel like we're running pretty good here. Yeah, I think that's what's the case, Reska, for sure. It's giving off that vibe. I also think I'm braking a little early in some of these corners, but I also don't want to overshoot entry, because you overshoot entry, if you don't get it right, you're screwed. They both cut it. They're both going to get slowdowns. Blue the hairpin. Nah, we'll give it to him. Last thing you want to do. Last thing you want to do is try and go through the kink too wide in stock cars. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. The only time too wide is okay there is if you're in a GTP and you're passing a GT car and you get given the inside. That's the only time it's safe. There's the wall. Yeah, it's different in sports cars. And these things... Okay. Alright, crazy shit's happening. Okay. Whoop! No incident free race. That's insane. That's crazy. All right. Oh! Okay. Well, that's only fair because he dove bombed the shit out of me on lap 1, so... Holy shit. Woo! And the car's got no damage. Crazy. All right. Oh! Yep, there we go. Finally happened. Fucking crazy battling here. Just outside the top 10. See, You can see the brake glow on that 88 car in front. We're all using a ton of brake here. Okay. Crazy racing, eh? Remember when everybody thought road courses were dumb and boring and they weren't good races and stock car racing doesn't belong on road courses? Oh. I love the roll of the dice Russian roulette that you get from the NASCAR chicane every lap. Sometimes everybody nails it. Sometimes everybody doesn't nail it. Sometimes you don't nail it. Whew. Folks, we're working tonight. Whew. I am having to work tonight, chat. This is stressful. Wow, that's weird. Stepped out going across the fucking apron. That was weird. Okay. Nope, missed it. Not much of a slowdown, though. Like, you barely have to adjust it. You could just cut it all you wanted if you wanted to, I think. But damn. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Ah, fuck. Blew it. West or International Horseshoe is really difficult now. Yo, shout out this guy's fucking Calsonic Camaro. Look at this shit. That's cool as fuck. Look at that. That's a cool looking car. I'm getting destroyed now. I'm getting passed by like 8 cars, but damn, that's a cool Calsonic car. Still a while away from the pit stop. I want to get past halfway before I pit, if I can. I like the way that dude did the number. He made the iRacing number box look like a number plate. It's really well done. I really think that Calzada car is really well done. Uh-oh. We're okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. That is a pass for position. That 5 car is for position. Oh, he's having a bad time. He's having a bad time. Blood's in the water. Gotta take it. Well, or he could just blow the shit out of it, get a slowdown, and we'll take it easily. Jesus. Okay. So many first gear corners here, it's not even funny. Like both horseshoes, first gear corners. Entry back to the oval, first gear corner. Final chicane, first gear corner. You gotta be so careful on exit. Going into these things. Oh yeah, he's broke. Yeah, he's crabbing. At least he looks like he's crabbing. No, he's not crabbing. Okay, I thought he was crabbing. Guy's pitting now. I don't know why you would pit now. Still got... You're not even near the fuel window, I don't think. We'll get some of these spots back. Everybody's struggling. High space Jace for the raid. Thank you. We are 12 laps into the NIS at Daytona, the road course at Daytona, instead of the Mexico City. We are not in Mexico City. We are in Daytona Beach, Florida, running the NASCAR road course that we ran during COVID. All right, halfway on fuel now. So we can go as far as like 23, 24 on fuel. Might not be a bad idea. 6 seconds behind, so we're in a little bit of a pocket now. Running 15th. Wow, the fact that we got that slowed up is a miracle. Not a pass for position. That's a lap car. As we are already lapping cars here. Nothing like an NIS road race to remind you of, yeah, I may be bad at this, but you might even be worse. There are some people that might be worse than you at this. Which gives you a little bit of confidence, I guess. Oh, got really cloudy out of nowhere. Gonna bring down the track temp if it covers more of the track. Should give us more grip later. Okay. Yeah, I forgot how much I like Crew Chief. Like I said, I want to get to like halfway-ish, so like another 5 laps or so before coming in. I want to divide the race in half. Man, avoid the fucking curbs here, D. Okay. I get why they did it, but man, I wish we were just running the regular layout. I know why they did. They wanted to not have cars blow out brakes, but like, god damn it, man. I hate the NASCAR chicane. That, or at least give us some more forgiving curbs through there, but NASCAR gonna NASCAR. Yeah, I'm slow. Real slow tonight, but we're hanging in there. Oh, fuck. Car's fine. Car's fine. Got big cloud cover rolling through. Damn near overcast now. Track temp's down like 10 degrees. It's only going to keep lowering if we keep getting this cloud cover, which is huge. It means more grip in the racetrack. A really good inner loop. Needed that. Okay. 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 Problem is the guy behind me ran a 159. Hey, comrade, thank you for the raid. We are halfway through the O'Reilly Auto Parts 253 from the Daytona road course. Thanks for popping in. We sit 14th at the moment. We're getting up to our one pit stop in this race. Thank you for the raid, comrade. I intend to contribute to the 5-year plan. Yeah, short shifting there is actually the key. Because if you short shift, you can actually get a little bit of a launch through there. Pull away a bit. Okay. Learning. I'm learning. Yeah, it's a road course, everybody, so I'm not quite the talkative person that I normally am at the ovals at a road course, because you really got to be alert on a road course. Thank you, Dusa. Appreciate it. We're doing our best. We're nearing the halfway point of this one. Not much longer left. Here in sunny, hot Daytona Beach, Florida. Yeah, we're figuring something out here. We're figuring out. Look, we're getting better here as the race goes on. So that's promising. We're showing improvement. We're not just completely out to lunch like we were at Coda all the way back in March. Okay. A lot of people pitting here at the halfway point. I'm gonna stretch this. I want to see how far I can stretch this fuel. Tires still feel pretty okay, but we are definitely gonna get tires at the stop. Into the top 10. Now keep in mind, we're in the top 10, but we will have to pit. So we will not stay in the top 10, but hey, we're hanging in there. Well, there's my 5-lap warning, so we can come in just about any time now. I really like the folks. We're not using Dre anymore. We're using Crew Chief again. It's very good. I think we'll come in not next time by, or not this time by, but next time by. I think that's when we'll pit. That way that'll give us 15 laps for the tires. We'll have a little bit fresher tire. Got some more cloud cover, so track temp should theoretically keep falling. Okay. That was sketchy. We almost didn't live to tell the tale on that one. right, coming in this time, everybody. Oh yeah, it's full overcast now. Those of you who are like new to iRacing, by the way, you may notice I'm talking about the weather a lot. That matters. iRacing actually models track temperature and air temperature and all of that, surface grip, rubber being laid down as the race goes on, marbles getting kicked off the car, so if you drive offline, you have less grip. So all of that matters to us. It's very important to us sim racers, especially in iRacing. We need it. We need to know and decipher this information because it's very important for us for grip and line choice on road courses especially. All right, we're coming in this time, chat. I felt really good by the end of the stint. Damn, we ain't got animated pit crews here. Damn, it tells your tire temps, tire info. Okay. Ended up falling basically back to 14th, which was, I think, basically where we were before the cycle started, so... Not terrible, actually. Howard jumped us, but I think he was gonna... I think Howard was gonna jump us no matter what, so not exactly worried about that. Yeah, the grip's in the tires now already. Next gen tires on road courses, they don't suck anymore, everybody. You actually have to account for them. Ooh. See, they weren't up to temp. Almost lost it. Caught it. It's okay. It's all right. No, we don't. Yeah, good lap. It's your quickest so far. Yeah, because I cut the chicane. That's why. Uh-oh. Oh. Car's heavier, right? There's fuel in it. So you got to back up your corner a bit more. Can't drive it as deep as I was at the end of the fuel run because we have more weight in the car. So you have to account for that. There we go. Real good exit. We're gonna get a spot here, chat. Sorry, chat. I'm all business tonight. I'm not really very talkative, but this is a workout. Like we're working tonight, chat. We pack a lunch to this one. 12 to go. Shit. We're fine. Gonna make another pass. I'm laughing at, yeah, good lap, as I blow the chicane. That's still funny to me. P12. Gotta be real careful with that downshift. That's a good way to grenade a motor if I'm not careful, so. Okay. Okay, we set that lap legitimately now. That's a spot. He's gonna fuck up again. He's gonna drive like an idiot now. He's in his own head and he's mad. He already text chatted somebody, so. Don't be shocked if we get the spot back, chat. Without really doing much. Thank you very much, CJ. Appreciate it. Might be cooking the tires a little bit. Probably need to cool it down a little bit. He's cooking them too, though. Keep the pressure on him. He'll make a mistake. We're driving away from the car behind us, so no pressure behind. All we can do is put pressure on this guy. Fuck, he got a really good fucking exit. Back onto the oval. Real good exit. Oh yeah, that could totally happen. They might start doing shit. So we gotta keep our peas in a pot here. You know, we gotta mind our toes here and make sure that we don't do anything stupid, because this could finally be a good race for us if we play our cards right. Oh, he just cooked turn one. There it is. Just cooked the shit out of turn one. We keep the pressure on, he'll keep doing that. There's a lock up there. Oof, we both did it that time. Yeah, this is all we gotta do. Just keep pressure on. He's struggling in brake zones. You can visually see it. Like, anytime you see smoke or him blowing a corner and missing the apex, that's him struggling under braking. So I'll keep it up. It's just a matter of making sure we can pounce when it happens. Oop, that's the wall. Fuck, he's starting to... Actually, he's starting to kind of drive away, chat. Need him to fuck up again. Okay. Yeah, he's starting to... Yeah, it looks like he's starting to... Gotta clean it up. Okay. Yeah, I've lost touch with Ruiz. It's not happening now. But we keep fighting. 5 to go. Fuck! I'm good. No damage. We're gonna lose the spot. We're doing good, though. Track's real greasy now. A lot of rubber put down. A lot of hot rubber put down, so... grooves are real greasy now. Also, thank you for the follow. Leader's on my ass, so we're gonna go a lap down here. That one was real bad. There goes the leader by us. So we're a lap down now. Fuck. I'm getting gassed. Really hot and humid in this room. I'm really starting to feel it here late. Okay, one lap to go. Got to hold on to 13th if we can. The best non-super speedway finish of the year. Blew it. Oh, he just wrecked it. Wow. Huge. Got a break there. Because he absolutely destroyed it behind us. Okay, just keep it between the hedges and bring it home. This is a hard combo, chat. It ain't Chicago hard, but certainly not a fun combo. Well, let me take that back. It's been fun. It's just, wow, is it a workout. This course is not built for these cars. It sucks in these cars. But it's puts on pretty good racing. Looks hectic in a NASCAR car? Yeah, it is. Give me a Porsche around here. Not this, please. All right, P13, chat. Best non-super speedway finish of the year. Oh, thank God. Got to the end too. Yeah, you're right. Oof. All right. We needed something like that. We needed a run like that tonight, chat. Huge run tonight. Feel like we've had no luck in NIS and we finally had a good one. So I really like this new tire. This new tire is pretty good, at least on road courses. We'll see what it's like on oval next week at Pocono, but this is good. This is a good start. Really, really good start to this new tire model. Really happy with it. I felt like I got sloppy at the end, but I think I needed to open the window there overnight. Or before we got going tonight, and get some colder air in here because it is a sauna in here right now. So, ugh. Oh, I feel everything. Oh boy, I feel everything. We'll go back and get some screenies. There we go. That's a cool shot. Build my endurance back up. Yeah. That's true. I haven't really done long races in a while. I mean, I did Thruxton, but I did have a break in the middle, but we haven't had a damn good real ass kicker in a while, so it's good to have it. So why do we got to take screenshots? Because if we don't post it to social media, did it really happen? That's why. inner loop action if we can. Oh, that's a good shot with like a whole mess of shit happening in the background. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, you don't really get a break here, too. Yeah. Well, we're not going to have much of a break at Chicago. That's going to be a thing. Do we have a good shot of us and TJ? Yeah, we can work with that. Maybe a little bit further back. Where's Tej? Tej. Tej ran well. TJ is getting better. Like, TJ is getting real good now. He's a lot better than me now. That's a good shot right there. Look at this. That's fun. Oh, ooh, the wheelbase is hot. Woo! It's real warm. Real warm. Y'all want to hang out for about 5 minutes and then we'll call it a stream? I think that's probably a good idea. We can hang out for about 5 and then we'll call it a stream. I'll be back streaming on from my channel probably on Monday. I might do something on Monday. I feel like running some Gen 4s. It might be fun to run the first few official Gen 4s of the year or of the official season. I might do that on Monday. Not sure yet. But yeah, fun race tonight. A lot of fun. This actually wasn't terrible. We've had worse. So I'll take it. Ran real good. That was the best we've ran in a long time. Didn't really look at it by the end, but by the end I was gassed. It's just such a workout here. These road courses, you're having to shift, get gear, get slowed down, get it back down, get it back up, you know, make sure the car grips, make sure you don't overcook it. Make sure you downshift and downshift efficiently, but like by the end, man, I am worn the fuck out. I am going to sleep good tonight. But yeah, it was a good run. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with the way that this one shook out because man, we needed a good run for a while. 13th, first car 1 lap down. I'll take that. I am so worn out. I am drenched. My shirt is drenched in sweat. I should bring the thermometer in here and see what the fucking temperature is because it's probably real hot. We're gonna sleep with the window open tonight for sure. The apartment doesn't have air conditioning, if you're wondering, so it gets really humid and hot in here when I start breaking a sweat. Yeah. I hope. Hey, by the way, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll be with Reska for the first few hours of the Daytona 24. I'm at Daytona and I'm thinking of a 24-hour race. The 24-hour Le Mans, that'll be early Saturday morning. I think green flag Eastern is like 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We're gonna watch the first little bit of the race together. And then yeah, we'll be doing that. And then I'll probably be streaming Monday, if not. Oh, Owen! I was just about to wrap up, but thanks for the raid, Owen. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're doing good, Owen. Owen and I, we don't get to talk too much. I've been busy. Well, I was off for a month and a half, but now I'm back. But Owen's good people. Owen's really good people. He's good people. Cass is good people. Jeb's good people. Zulworks is good people. Heck, Wendy's good people. Everybody's good people around here. We got good people around these parts, and I'm happy that we do. So, Jetta Ovals. Yeah, I guess that's a week 13 series. Looks wild. I know somebody in one of the Discords I'm in ran it, and I did laugh though. A fair, I think, was it yesterday? It was supposed to be at Charlotte, but iRacing accidentally broke it so that Charlotte didn't exist, and they had to quickly change it to Richmond, which I found really funny. Yeah, it's good to see y'all. You know what? I missed this. I missed this hanging out after a race, just vibing. I really miss this. I miss doing this a lot. So it's good to see y'all. And I am worn the fuck out. I'm gonna take a shower and then I am going to sleep really, really good. We ended up P13 on the night, by the way, chat. Those of you just over from Owen's stream. We started 13th, we finished 13th, and we had a really good run, had consistent run. We haven't had one of these in a long time. It's our best finish of the year. That's not at a super speedway. Yeah, solid finish, especially for this year. Yeah, this year's been hell. I'm hoping the second half of the year we start running better. To only have 2 top 10s and no top 5s at this point in the year is real rough. We are fighting through it. So hopefully we can get a rebound and start having better runs here in the second half of the year. Pocono next week. I don't really remember. Pocono, we wrecked out at one point, got some damage fixed, but everybody wrecked out, so we ended up finishing like 14th because everybody just like attritioned out. So we'll see what it goes. We got Pocono, Echo Park in 2 weeks, Super Speedway, where we seem to always run well. And then we go to Chicago. So 3 really different, really big wild card races the next 3 weeks. So hopefully you could join us. We'll be back here next Thursday, back on the actual NASCAR schedule for the rest of the year at Pocono. So thank you, everybody, for the support. Thank you, everybody, for the raids. Thank you very much for the follows, everybody. Love you very much. Let's see who we can send you off to. We'll keep the fun going for you. Keep that momentum rolling. And I believe we are going to go see our good friends, Nova Impulse, baby. The Sonic crew. They're playing some Sonic games. They're playing Sonic fan games. Oh, nope, never mind. They're wrapping up. They have literally put up their see you next time graphic. So they're done for the day. All right, we're gonna go see Aerotech. We're gonna see what Arrow's up to. He's actually doing those Jettas at ovals. Their Jettas are at Langley tonight, so we'll send you over to Langley and Aerotech, and hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will see you next week. If not, I'll see you on Saturday morning for the Le Mans watch along with one Reska Kioso. That'll be over on his channel. I'll promote it on my socials. You'll see it. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful Friday. It's a Friday the 13th. That shit doesn't really matter anymore. No one even makes a big deal about him anymore. But hey, it's Friday the 13th. So knock on wood. Be careful. And I'll see you all on Monday. All right. Bye, everybody.